Hello, my dear students. Welcome to all in my virtual class. This is Shahjalal Ahmed Pial, lecturer in Finance and Banking, Milestone College. Today I will discuss how to measuring risk and return in your investment or company. This is the chapter number 9, Risk and Return, and lecture number 7. In this lecture, we have to learn how to calculate standard deviation or risk of an investment. So, dear students, let's go start. Standard deviation. The standard deviation is a statistical method of measuring risk. The standard deviation is a measure of a total risk of an asset or a portfolio. The standard deviation designed by the symbol of sigma. We know higher risk means higher return and lower risk means lower return. So every investor have to know about his investable fund and return, and he before his investment he must measuring the invested risk. We calculate formula of standard deviation. There are two formula of standard deviation. For number 1, number of year is given, and number 2, probability is given. Number 1, when number of year is given, standard deviation or sigma equals root over r1 minus r bar whole square plus r2 minus r bar whole square plus r3 minus r bar whole square plus r4 minus r bar whole square plus r5 minus r bar whole square dot 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 rest of the years or return divided by n minus 1. Here r1 means first year return and r bar means expected return. And another formula, when the probability is given in the questions, then the formula will be root over r1 minus r bar whole square plus p1 plus r2 minus r bar whole square into p2 plus r3 minus r bar whole square into p3 plus r4 minus r bar whole square into p4 plus r5 minus r bar whole square into p5. Dear students, we also know that a higher standard deviation means higher risk and lower standard deviation means lower risk. Dear students, there is a problem how to calculate a standard deviation. Problem number 5. The return of a stock last 5 years are given below. Year 2001 7%, 2002 3%, 2003 minus 9%, that means negative returns, and 2004 6% and 2005 10%. Previous lectures we have to know that previous lectures we learned that return two types: positive returns and negative returns. Positive return means profit and negative return means loss. Determine the expected rate of return and determine the standard deviation of the stocks. To determine the standard deviation, first we must determine the mean or expected return or average return, because standard deviation standard deviations formulas are needed to expected return or R bar. So we first calculate expected return or R bar using this formula. Here expected return equal R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5 divided by n. Here R1 equals 7%, R2 3%, R3 negative 9% plus R4 6% and R5 10% divided by 5. The value will be 3.4%. This is the expected return of this stock. Now we calculate standard deviation using the year is given formula. Standard deviation equals root over R1 minus R bar whole square plus R2 minus R bar whole square plus R3 minus R bar whole square plus R4 minus R bar whole square plus R5 minus R bar whole square divided by n minus 1. Here R1 equals 7% minus R bar, we calculate it 3.4% whole square plus return to 3% minus R bar 3.4% whole square plus third year return negative 9% minus R bar 3.4% whole square plus fourth year return 6% minus R bar 3.4% whole square plus fifth year return 10% minus R bar 3.4% whole square divided by 4 minus 5 minus 1, that means 4. And using this formula and calculation, after calculation we find out the standard deviation 7.37%. This is another problem of the ABC company, and we calculate standard deviation by using probability formula. This is the problem of probability. First return 12% and probability 0.15, second return 16% probability 0.15, third return 20% and probability 0.30, fourth return 25% and probability 0.20, and fifth return 8% and probability 0.20. Compute the expected rate of return of ABC company and also compute the standard deviation. We learned that first we calculate expected return for standard deviation. Determine the expected rate of return using probability formula. The formula is R1 into P1 plus R2 into P2 plus R3 into P3 plus R4 into P4 plus R5 into P5. Here R1 equals 12% into P1 0.15 plus R2 16% into probability 2 0.15 plus R3 20% into probability 0.30 plus R4 25% into probability 0.20 plus R5 8% into probability 0.20. After calculation we find out 16.8%. This is the expected rate of return of ABC company. Now we calculate standard deviation. Standard deviation when the probability is given, and formula is R1 minus R bar whole square into P1 plus R2 minus R bar whole square into P2 plus R3 minus R bar whole square into P3 plus R4 minus R bar whole square into P4 plus R5 minus R bar whole square into P5. Here P1, P2, P4 means the probability 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We putting the value R1 12% minus R bar 16.18% whole square into P1, that means probability 1.15 plus R2 16% minus R bar 16.18% whole square into probability 2 0.15 plus R3 20% minus R bar 16.18 whole square into probability 0.30 plus R4 25% minus R bar 16.18 whole square into probability 0.20 plus R5 8% minus R bar 16.18 whole square into probability 0.20. And calculation, this formula we find out the standard deviation 5.9953 and also 6%. Dear students, I hope all are understood how to calculate standard deviation by using number of year, also using probability. And we learned that when you calculate standard deviation, firstly you must calculate expected return, because standard deviation formulas are needed to expected return. So dear students, all are today here, and goodbye. Thank you.